Hello and welcome to Tyrrell County Public Library's Storytime Craft Time with Miss Tami. I am Miss Tami and I'm here to show you a fun craft to do this week. This week's theme in our summer reading preschool story times is about princesses, knights, and castles. Oh my! So we have lots of books to share with you today in that theme, and I have a fun craft for you. I brought my castle to show you. Hope you enjoy seeing that. But our craft today is going to be making a castle. This one is made out of all different kinds of shapes. So all you need is different shapes in different colors, or you can do them all in the same color if you'd like. And just put them together any way you want to make your castle. On this one, I went sort of a traditional castle theme with a square in the center and the two towers on the side with the turrets, and then added some triangles across the top. And I thought it would be fun to give it a circle door. What do you think? And I used the squares to do windows. But you know what? We can make them look more like windows. We could take a pen, a marker, and we can draw in the panes on our windows. So you can dress it up any way you want to make your castle look fun. So here I'm going to do the windows and see what you think about how they look after we do this. I'm just drawing two lines, one down, one across. And look, do they look more like windows? What do you think? How's that? So everybody got a package of shapes, and would you believe these are the ones that are left over after I made this castle. So I wonder if we could use these shapes and make another castle. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's get them all out here and see what we have. What shape is this red one? Yes, that's a square. So we have a red square. How about this one? Ah, that's a rectangle. And what color? That's right, it's orange. And we have another square. And what color is this one? Yes, it's green. Oh, I see some triangles. Do you like triangles? I do. What colors do we have? What's this one? Yes, that one's blue. And how about this one? Yeah, that one's pink. You're doing great with your colors. And we have a couple more triangles. And what color are they? They're both orange. That's right. And these triangles are a little bit different from these. Do you see? They've all got three sides and 3 points, but they don't look exactly alike, now do they? And wait, there's even one more. What do you think? Here we go. There's a little tiny one. So we have 4 different triangles. And a couple of little rectangles, green and red. And what have we here? Oh, we've got another square, and a different size square. Look, we have 1, 2, 3 different sizes of squares. Small, medium, and large. There we go. And here we've got, what shape is this? Circles. That's right, these are circles. We have a green one and a pink one. And then more circles, a little bit smaller. And then we've got some more circles that are even smaller. So we had 3 sizes of squares, and we have 3 sizes of circles. Okay. So, with lots of circles, a few rectangles, some squares, and some triangles. So, are you ready to build? Let's build. Let's decide what we can do. You know, one thing that you could do with these is not glue them down. but you could just use them over and over again to build different kinds of castles. Well, let's see. I think I'm going to start with my rectangle going this way. And this is going to be a tall one. You see, this one I built with the paper going this way. I think this time I'm going to build it with the paper going this way and see how tall we can make it. What do you think? So we can do it in either direction. Let's see. We want to put that one there, and maybe we'll stack our squares. Oh, that red one is going to blend in right with the other red, the red background. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to get my marker, and I'm going to go around the edges of this red square so that it will stand out and we'll be able to see it. So here, I'm going to put like a border around it since my background paper is red. And you can choose any color for your background paper. It doesn't really matter what color you use. You might want to choose blue to make it look like the sky behind it, or you might want to choose green to make it look like a really grassy area, or a bright yellow, or maybe just white. You could use just white too. So now that I've got my border around this red one, you see that? Now when I put it down on this red paper, we can actually see that square there. Whereas when I didn't have it, look how it blends in. We almost lose it. So see what can happen whenever you put a border around your shape. So let's see, where were we? We had the rectangle, we have a square. I put another square up on top of that. Oh, I think one of these triangles is going to have to go up here. Ah, there we go. I wonder, can we stack our triangles? Oh, wow. Well, that will look cool. And then we can put the other shapes on. So let's glue some of these down and see where we can go from here. So let's get our glue stick. And I'm going to start with the one on the bottom to build my castle going up the paper. So I'm going to glue that one down right at the bottom of my paper, right at the bottom edge, so I can make my castle as tall as possible. And then that red square that we put the border around, I'm going to put some glue on it all around the edges so it will glue down, and stack that right on top of that orange rectangle. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Here we go. And then I had another square. That's right, the green one. It's got a little bit of a border. We can make that one show too. Let's try that. I'm going to put some glue on that one and stick that right on top of that red square. Ah, it's coming along. And you'll see where we are now. Here, orange rectangle, red square, green square. Now I'm going to do some triangles. So I'm going to put the blue one on, but because I'm going to put the pink one underneath it, I'm going to put a little bit of the glue there, and then I'm going to put glue on the back of the pink one and tuck it under that blue one. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Let's see right here. See, I'm going to lift up that blue one and slip that pink one in underneath it and glue it on. So I've got two, and then I can glue the blue one down onto the pink one. And let's see how that looks. What do you think about that? Look how tall my castle is getting. It's a very skinny one, but it's growing up. Oh, we've got so many more pieces. Let's see. We've got lots of circles, and we have two rectangles. I think I'm going to do a double door down here on the orange part. I think that's going to be a good thing to put. So we'll put that one there, and then right beside it, I'll put the green one, and so now I have a double door at the bottom where they can come in. Now I don't have any small squares because I used them all on this one, but you know, if you didn't do this kind, you could have squares to put your like some windows in. So since I have all these circles, I think I'm going to do some circle windows. Let's see. I think I'll put us. How many should we put there? Let's put 2 there. That's going to look kind of like eyes. I'm going to put one orange one there and a blue. Oh, that's purple. A purple one there. And I think I'll do the red and green down here opposite the doors. So now I've got some windows on here. I've got a square up here, and I've got this big circle. So I think I'm going to put this circle on that square and see how that works. Right in the middle there. And I haven't used any of the triangles of the orange triangles yet. So let's see, where could I fit that? Oh, I wonder if we can put one right on the side there. Let's do it. We're just building a castle. Do you like to pretend to be a princess or a knight? I know I did when I was growing up. We would ride our bicycles and pretend they were horses. Here we go. Another orange triangle over on this side. Oh, wow. You know what? My castle's looking a little bit like a rocket now. You want to see? Check that out. What do you think? Anything else we can put on there? How about we put this blue circle right in the middle of the pink circle? I think I kind of like that. Put that there. I've got one red triangle. I think I'll put it above the door. There. And let's see. These 2 circles, where could we put them? Let's put, oh, I have 3. Let's put one right here on this triangle. The red one will go there. And then these other 2, you know what? I think I changed my mind. I'm going to move that one so that I can put all 3 of them together. I'll put them right here along this triangle's base. And then I think we're going to be finished with this castle. I just have one more circle, and I think it's a little big. I have an idea. Let's cut it in half. Let's get our scissors, and I'm going to fold it in half, like this, and then open it up and cut on that fold, and I'm going to have 2 half circles, so I have new shapes. Look at that. I just cut them in half. So where can they go? Maybe there, maybe here. Oh, I like that spot. We're going to put them there. Wait till you see what I'm doing. I'm putting them on either side of this green square at the top. Just be creative. It's fun to be creative. I can't wait to see how you make your castles. I hope that you'll bring them and show them to me at the Tyrrell County Public Library, or you can get Mom to snap a picture and send it to me and show me what you have done to build your castle. I am finished with mine now. Would you like to see it upright? Check it out. There's this tall castle. They're very different, aren't they? So you can do this one this way, or you can do it this way, and you can make it look however you want to for your castle. This is all your creation. Have fun with your shapes and making your castles. Now, I want to tell you about some books before we go. We read several books today in story time. Let's see what some of these are. Would You Rather Be a Princess or a Dragon by Barney Salzberg. This is a fun book. It asks you lots of questions. This one over here is The Knight Who Was Afraid of the Dark by Barbara Schuckhazen and pictures by Tony Ross. Can you imagine a brave knight being afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of the dark? I know I have been sometimes. What else do we have? And these are all available at the Tyrrell County Public Library, so be sure and come by and check one out if you like the looks of one. This one is called Not All Princesses Dress in Pink, and I love this book. This is a great book. It's by Jane Yolen and Heidi Stemple. Illustrations are by Anne-Sophie Lanquintin. Now, let's see what's on the other side of me here. We have, another night one. This one is one of our step readers, and it's called Get Well Good Night. It is by Shelley Moore Thomas with pictures by Jennifer Plecas. And this is a level 2 book. So if you're just learning to read, our step readers are excellent books to read while you're learning how to read. Now this one is a beautiful book. It is called The Dragon Prince. Isn't that pretty? And this one is by Lawrence Yep with pictures by Cam Mack. And this one is actually a Chinese Beauty and the Beast story. So, do you know the story of the Beauty and the Beast? This is a Chinese version of that. It's a beautiful book. It has excellent illustrations. So come by and check that one out. It's very good. And the last one I have to share with you today is The Princess Knight. This is another really good story. This one is by Cornelia Funk and illustrated by Kirsten Meyer. So I hope that you see a book here today that you would like to come by and pick up. And thank you for joining us at the Tyrrell County Public Library's Storytime Craft Time with Miss Tami. Next week will be our last summer reading program of Preschool Storytime, and that will be on August the 4th at 10:30 out behind the library. Please bring a chair or a blanket to sit on and dress coolly because it's hot out there, y'all. It's summertime. And next week, we're going to be talking about fairy tales. Fairy tale fun. Just wait till you see which of the fairy tales I choose, because there are so many. And we'll have a fun craft for you then, too. So, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.